Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic morning. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you are interested in supporting us a little bit further, you consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. And if you're interested in joining any of our campaigns like this one, we do have open slots available. You can do that through our Patreon listed down in the description below. Alrighty, people. Fen, what the hell happened last session?
Last session we started off going a little bit back in time, earlier in the day prior, going into the perspective of what Kat was experiencing throughout this time. She had gone into a trance to try and communicate with the patron deity of her family to gain some answers on Silk. Meeting this entity, Kat had to offer something up, something to give up. She offered up her love for her family's history and give up pretty much the revenge of going back and taking back her home. In return, asking how we could separate Silk from this deity who is giving him power. It's Lyra, right? Or is it Lyra?
Lyra.
Lyra? Okay.
Lyra works.
Okay. Lyra answers saying that Silk is actually a deva, and that he serves not what we thought, which was the sun god, but Pestil, the god of death and decay. Lyra gives us some answers that long ago there were items that were used to separate avatars of gods from their patrons and locations of where they are throughout this world. Telling us about two, one to the north and one to the west, and that we could find those and use those against him. Kat comes out of her trance saying goodbye and assured that from Lyra that her family is happy and resting. Kat shares information with us, and Vance is able to, with a history check, clarify a bit more and get some more information on exactly what devas are, and what they kind of do for worshippers and those in the mortal world. We continue moving and eventually go back into present time, where we're coming up to the volcano, the mountain, and came to a barred door, but it was barred from the outside. Some runic markers were around there, all in primordial, distincting this as like a workshop or a place of work. And we go inside. Ash does some exploring and finds out there's some Duragar down there and some fire elementals, these newt-like creatures. A fight breaks out, and the party is able to overcome the obstacles and get past the enemy we had to fight down there in this workshop. And before the fire giant could die, he had released this strange fiery elemental creature in armor that seems to want to communicate with us. And that's where we left off.
So, you all stand there, catching your breath for some of you from the fight that just occurred, and the fire elemental swirls over the fire giant's body, examining it, moving across very easily, drifting. So, you all have freed me. My thanks. There's an infestation. Point at Fen.
I smack the top of Spider-Fin's head, and I'll say, "Get back to your normal form before that thing kills you."
All right, I'll go back to me.
Ah, you're one of those shapeshifters. Does this world have a lot of you?
Depends on where.
Ha 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 ha. Like a werewolf.
No, they are not uncommon in my country.
The elemental swirls around itself. You watch as the armor begins shifting and molding back onto the back, revealing a almost humanoid-like shape where the fire persists, and it pulls out this large slab of rock and starts scribing. Is that what you are called?
Oh, no, I am not I am not a werewolf. Sorry.
Burns the rock.
What was oh my god, what were they calling him? A druid? Yeah.
That's what you are. Shifters are called druids here.
Some.
What he is called a druid.
Thank you.
And what are you called?
I am a Myrmidon. A higher class of fire elemental that scouts out the outer planes and assists in freeing those of us that would be captured against their wills.
Yet you were captured.
I was, yes.
I'm assuming the
And thank you for my freedom.
Oh, sorry, I was just asking a character. I'm assuming the newts and the fire snakes are like dissipated, gone.
They've moltened over. They like fell into lava and now are hardening. Just becoming chunks of earth.
Were you coming to rescue them? And pointing into the general area of the fire newt molten.
No. No. I came here to free the ones that have been working. You! He shouts out at the Durgar that Vance is over by. Release those furnaces immediately. Yeah, yup, okay. Alright.
The furnaces.
Oh, I see.
They're using elementals for heat.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But one moment before, there is something that we need to have done. I don't know if we can do it if they are not working.
Or we could ask them for help.
Right.
Maybe we could give them allow them to choose if they want to do it or not.
Yes, but I did not want them to dissipate or something before we had the chance to ask.
Oh, no. They're not going back home until I escort them back home to freedom.
Where's back home?
Through the portal. It's where I came from.
Could you take someone else with you?
Why? You want to see my home?
Oh, not me. I'm sure it's lovely. No. I'm sure he'd probably like to go, and I just kind of pat the idol of Fox.
Need something forged. And it's not normal, to say the least.
It is using something that is innately magical. And an unusual material.
Well, I apologize. I can't really help you with that. I'm more of a... It flourishes the two scimitars blindingly quickly. Actor than I am a worker.
Of course.
I get that completely.
So, what about? Actually, I have a question before then. Your compatriots you were rescuing.
Yeah.
Was there a particular reason they were chosen to be captured, or was it just happenstance?
Yes, there was a reason. They're fire elementals. The heat that we radiate is a lot warmer. And you see the elementals are leaving the furnaces that they were inside of.
Oh, I was more or less asking if it was something to do with each individual fire elemental rather than just fire elemental.
No. We radiate a very strong, infinite supply of heat. A lot of mortals throughout history have tried to utilize us to power their magic and contraptions. My job's to come through, murder them, and free my people.
Understandable.
Someday, is he gonna murder me?
He swirls
Only
up
if you
next
use
to
them.
you. Are you forcing one of my kin against their will?
No, I'm not forcing anyone. It was more you had described using someone as a tool, and that could, be, that could be mistaken as this. He just points to the idol.
Folks will speak out in his native tongue of Primordial, so only Samdi and Fen comprehend right now. Yes, he's captured me. He's kept me in this idol for a long time. I'm fucking with you. No, I chose to be here. I'm sleeping right now. Oh, you're sleeping. So you must be a big one. You could say that, yeah.
Wait,
I hope you're enjoying your slumber. It's been nice, I assume. I haven't been there.
Before the elementals leave, could you ask if they would be willing to do a task for us?
He'll speak in the Ignan tongue. They seem to want to heat something up really hot, boys. Any of y'all interested in doing it? I've been doing it for years. It's been tiresome. I'm tired. I want to sleep. He'll rotate back to you. If it's absolutely necessary, as thanks for helping freeing me and them, I'll try to convince them.
It is the whole reason we came here.
I highly doubt explaining the situation is going to.
I don't think they'll.
Yes,
They'll care.
exactly. It's
I'll
to
do
do
my
with our
best.
flame.
The Durgar start popping their heads out. Hey, almost all of us made it out of this alive. I'm surprised, but we're missing one. Two.
And who
We're
would that
missing
be?
two.
Oh, two? Who would those be?
Yeah. One of them was stationed over by you all over here, and one of the Durgar comes over and sees the head just like squashed with everything else under, like around it. Yep, that'd be him. And then Stovetop.
The stuffing?
Yeah,
Not
we
a
made that
name.
joke a lot, but he might be. Where is he? I'm gonna go look for him.
Fog was dense. He may have. Never mind.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. Maybe one of the fire dates got to him or something.
Does this happen?
Real
does
shame.
this happen a lot? That whatever this thing is, this giant creature, do they like utilize elementals everywhere? Like in
Fire
Sandria?
giants. They try. Though there's a lot less of them in the world. I was only just a scout. I was supposed to pop through the portal, analyze the area, and then head back so we knew how many forces we would need to take this place over.
So did you open the portal?
No, it's been there. We just noticed some of the more wild and free elemental types were going missing.
So that would confirm my suspicions that it is in a remote corner.
Very, yes. What is this world I am on, anyways? Where am I?
Deep.
You're currently in the Abakan Desert on the continent of
Casino.
Kodamortor is the continent.
Comortar.
Okay. Casino is a single location, Fen.
I've never heard of it.
Hmm.
Must be one of
Well.
those, outdoor backwater type of worlds, huh?
Would I know that?
You are not familiar with the Outer Planes, or you are not deeply familiar with the Outer Planes and such like that. That's a particular form of study that people pursue. You know how to blow shit up with magic very well,
Yeah.
and how to manipulate people with magic very well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's backwater. We have a lot of nice cities, especially where the city we just came from.
Right, but there
Comfort.
is much of Comnortor, like how big that is to you. That is how that we are only a part of a greater universe.
So anyways, you have us to heat things up for you, but none of us are crafters. I'm a crafter.
We got that.
Hello? Hey,
Yes.
guys, the Durgar blacksmith starts wandering over. Hey, on behalf of the Coulson clan, thank you very much. Yep. My name's Hardened. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hardin Coulson.
That's right as well.
Thank you. We've, oh, yeah.
Were you all originally living here prior to him?
Oh, yeah. The Coulson clans have worked Mount Dormant for better part of 1,000 years or so.
That's a yes. Yeah.
Just
Going
in the
to-
past, I'd say 50 or so. That asshole, and he kicks the head of Gruel Fissure. Came in, locked us all up, and was forcing us to work. Yes, Umdi?
I'm gonna quickly connect to his mind, and I'm going to ask him in common because why not? I'm just gonna ask him: was the Coulson clan the ones who originally started enslaving elementals? Because if so, shut your mouth.
No, we never enslaved elementals. Sorry, you're speaking in my head, one of you. I'm not sure who it is. Sorry. But we never enslaved elementals. We had some of y'all working for us. We're also the devotees, the folks, and the guardians of his slumber.
Huh?
We're the
Looks
devotees to
different.
folks and the guardian of his slumber.
Uh,
He's always helped us whenever we needed more heat, so
yes, as the as the avatar of Fox, I will the Deva, right? The Deva of Fox, I will need you to assist us in any way possible.
you're not folks.
No, I'm not, but as a Deva of, as an avatar of, that's how we utilize.
Fuck is a Deva?
I don't know. I heard that word yesterday, so I'm just kind of trying to use it more often.
It's a
Wait.
chosen servant of a powerful being.
You're friends with folks. But he's sleeping. How can you be friends with him?
He talks to me through this thing, points to.
Hey, Hardent. Nice to meet you.
Wake the fuck up. Talk to them.
Hey, Hardent. Oh, hey! Wow, you're like a miniature fox. Yeah. That's kind of the point.
I keep thinking you're saying fucks.
You're a miniature fox.
Wait, so is that why it's dormant? Because he's here sleeping.
Right, yeah.
What if we get the volcano to start back up?
I mean, we'd be okay.
Then I think that it would no longer be called Mount Dormant.
Right. Fox is supposed to stay asleep for another 100 years or so. That's what he's requested all of us.
Sandy,
Yeah, what?
when did you say the last flood was that took over casino?
30 years.
20 years, 2 months, and 3 weeks.
I don't suppose that approximately 20 years before that there was also a large windstorm.
Can I roll a history check on that?
Sure.
Almost clicked the Camel.
Camel
history
knows
check.
all of the history.
Camel never forget.
No, that is the elephant.
No. Camel is desert elephant. The
The
elephant.
elephant is desert elephant.
I mean, there has always been, like, desert storms that happen, aggressive tornadoes, or whatever you want to call them, that just go across the area. I mean, it's just been perpetual that wind, in particular, has been intense in Casino. Like, you all have respite from the tall dunes, but the moment you get past those dunes, it is an intense whirlwind of energy constantly.
I'll rephrase. What I'm getting at is, does it seem like there is a cycle every 20 to 25 years of elemental upsurges? Because if Fawkes is supposed to be asleep for another 100 years, when was the last time he was awake?
Oh, Somdi's history would not have yielded that. But if you ask that out loud to the Durgar, actually, he was awake when I was a wee lad. Probably a good 40 years ago or so.
Okay, so every 150 years, that seems to be a thing that we get. Okay, I mean, I don't know.
As far as our history is concerned, yeah. I am the history keeper for our clan. So, if you have any questions, just ask.
Why is he asleep?
So, the way it was explained to me by my grandpapa, if he wakes up, and he doesn't like something, he burns it down. And whenever he experiences change, sometimes he likes the change, sometimes he doesn't. So it just changes back and forth. And also, he provides us with a lot of heat here in the desert and wants to sleep once in a while to rest.
Ah,
So we let him rest.
so I shouldn't wake you up, Fox. I shouldn't.
I mean, you could.
You sound like you want to.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Right, and also we would probably burn in the magma.
Oh, no, not here. If you're in the mountain, you're safe from it. It's one of the reasons we constructed this area in the first place. You're completely safe from any overflow or overdrift whatsoever. It does
inside
get
the
really
mountain,
hot.
but
Right
not
here
outside.
where we are. Not outside, no. If you're outside the mountain, you're fucked.
That's why that city's gone.
Right.
Interesting. Was that the last time? Was that 40 years ago? That's why that city's gone.
No, that was longer than 40 years ago. It was back when he woke up before.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was awake for a good 150, 200 years.
Well, the situation is arising, and I don't know. Was Casino around? Have you been able to get the casino from here before? Pardon?
We picked up orders from Casino before, once upon a time ago, but not since we kind of shut down operations and kicks the skull of Gruul again.
It'd be, I don't know. It'd be nice to have a working relationship again. I'm sure with Casino, but if the current, I wouldn't say ruler, but current person who holds the most power there gets their way, if you know, they probably
I
won't
don't
want to work
think-
with you. They wouldn't want to work with you ever again.
They're pretty racist now. We're trying to
Right.
fix that.
And seeing as you're not a Bakwin,
He looks down. Holy shit, it's... my family has lived here as far back as generations go. What is it, Bakwin, as it comes?
Right,
true.
but
I
you're
guess a
not
Bakwin's just a
elven.
people.
That is the only race of people that they respect.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
It is, but it's an issue we're dealing with. Have you ever seen an elven man come here? I'm gonna like describe Silk at how he looks.
Actually, yeah.
A priest probably has like a
Oh.
giant sun symbol on him.
What? Yeah, he came
Very-
here.
Very full of himself.
Yes,
He,
gigantic. camp.
Actually, he seemed very modest. Correct.
That is a facade.
Okay, that makes sense. But
Let the
yeah,
man
he
speak.
came here, hearing that we all worship, you know, folks. But he thought we were worshippers of like some sun deity, and that makes no
Right.
sense. The sun barely warms the surface. We want the thing that warms the earth. You know, that's way more important.
Right, and did he ask for anything? What did he do when he was here?
He questioned around. He wanted to know, you know, what we were doing down here, and well, shit. A few weeks later, that's when Gruul Fissure took over.
I'm not surprised, and I do not think that that is unconnected either.
Oh, fuck that guy. Yeah, maybe we should wake up folks. Casino's just right south of us, right?
There
Pretty
are,
sure he'll be able to wreck it all.
there are people in there who are innocent. Who are
Right.
victims like you. What we are doing is trying to thwart his plans. Actually,
So what do
let
you-
me see.
What?
Let me ask. This Gruul, what was he doing? What did he have to do?
So I'm the only one that really was closer to him.
Right.
Because I'm the blacksmith. And he was running the furnace down here the entire time, making us provide liquid metal that he was molding into armor for himself and all the giants.
Hmm.
The other giants.
Well, I mean, I've never met any other giants, but I mean, the guy doesn't need 16 sets of armor, you know,
Oh, shoot.
right?
Right. And did you happen to hear of where they might be, or any plans for when were coming to pick them up?
As best as I ever heard, in a year from now, they're supposed to be able to come and pick up all 16 sets.
Interesting. Did not know that there was,
Until later.
and do not know if that fits into Stilk's plan, but perhaps.
But sowing chaos and causing issues in other places allows Silk to freely
Right.
do what he wants because he doesn't have to worry about others if they're being dealt with by other parties like these fire giants.
Right. The chaos is his leather.
I'm thinking that I mean he could always go back to sleep after we wake him up for a little bit.
That is perhaps too much for now. We have enough to think about.
I think
We
it
could
should be
always
his-
come
it
back
should
and
be-
wake him up.
It should be his choice.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you about this later.
Yep.
Before we leave.
Alright, so, what do you all need? I mean, we're eternally grateful for all of you helping us. If you need anything crafted or made, assuming we have the materials here, I'll pro bono it and make it for you. Takes time, of course, but I'll do it.
Right. We do have a few other things that we need to do further north, so that might be the time that you would require.
Actually, he might know of what this thing is more.
That is true.
Wait, okay, hold
Whole
on.
thing?
Slight, time out.
Yeah.
Like, out of character for a second. So, Silk Smuggler said that some of the people that we killed in that smuggling route talked about a spear being made out of the fucking glass here.
Yep.
So yeah, you're right on that. Sorry, I'm just trying to like wrap my head around this as well. So there was at least some sort of like thought process, connection, anything that related the sand to the place. But
Right.
unless this has been made before, how? Unless it's just a rumor, which it could be, or a legend. So
What
we need
was
to bring
made
this up
before?
with him. I guess we
A spear.
yes.
So there's
Oh.
a spear made from purple sands.
Oh,
Joey.
yeah?
Well, yeah, while we've been talking, I've still been connected to his mind, so I've been like listening in on his thought process. Just seeing if I can't pick up anything because I am now becoming immensely paranoid.
So you're listening to his mind right now?
Yes.
Alright, he seems to be just speaking everything that he is thinking, just to make the transition much more quickly. Everything he is speaking, he is going to think. So you're looking... We don't have purple sand.
We do.
That stuff was destroyed. Wait, I'm sorry.
No, it was not. In Casino, a large storm of it was generated by Silk to instigate a genocide. Then we were able to capture a shipment of it that was ordered by him. So there's more out there. And we have a chest of it.
I have to
And-
first let you know, this stuff is... Try not to mention to people that we can... I can theoretically work it, but try not to tell people that.
The
My
only
grandfather
people...
didn't want this getting out.
Right. The only people that we have told is someone who is assisting us in bringing Silk down. There are rumors in his camp about a spirit that was made before, but other than that, it is not common knowledge. And we intend to keep it that way.
Alright. Well, I should be able to make it if you have the materials. We just need a fire that's a lot hotter than what those guys were making for us.
So we need Fox awake.
Maybe, excuse me, Myrmidon. Yes. Do you know any, super powerful elementals that wouldn't mind just, spitting in a bucket for me? Myrmidon will rotate towards you all. I could convince one to do such a thing. Make your introduction to them so you can ask them directly. And then we will be square.
Go to the plane of fire.
I'm half imagining him becoming a square shape when he's
We are
Sorry, it's just-
square.
just
Yeah.
fucking. If you have a malleable body, why aren't
Yeah.
you making
Why
it
not?
comedic?
That sounds fair to me, although that I am not looking forward to this journey.
Oh, yeah. Bring water with you.
About to get the
It'll keep you
worst
safe.
sunburn of my life.
I think I have that covered. Actually, I don't have create water right now.
We could just make a tidal wave and catch it.
Yeah, brace yourself.
Oh, yeah. And if you do anything like that in the elemental plane of fire, I promise you, what Folks is considerable, but not the scariest thing we have.
I what? Do what?
Right.
The water thing you did earlier.
Ah, okay, yeah. Keep it
It
to a
will
minimum.
kill a lot of us lessers. Well, them lessers would die. I'd be fine.
I'm not trying. I only did it. I'm not just going. I'm not gonna just cause a bunch of water shows.
I'm letting you know. Because
Okay.
we're friendly. And he puts his hand on your shoulder and it sears for a second and then he cools it so it doesn't sear you.
My ice shield is
Sorry.
luckily still up. I think.
Oh, yeah, just...
My ice shield.
More mist.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Alright, well, if you have the material, you could leave it here with me. I'll start setting up the molds, getting all of the, proper equipment ready for it. And what shape do you want this in? A spear?
Bartakov, what would you prefer?
I can make a spear work. So anything I can use with my shield, preferably.
I'm assuming this is a one-time use thing, though. If it's glass, it's probably something that gets used and breaks.
Not necessarily.
It depends on the strength of the glass.
I just think that, glass, something that shatters, breaks apart, would cause a bit of...
Well, obsidian is a type of glass, and it does not always break.
It's still
So-
fragile. It's just you have to use it the right way.
Can we not discuss the
So-
fragileness of glass and just ask if it's fragile?
Yeah, that's what
That
I was
was going
going
to be
to
my
say.
next point.
I am the historian of all of this stuff you're talking about. What you're talking about is a Alzuja blade. It is made completely out of the purplish sands. It makes it turn into a glass-shaped blade that you have to fixate to other objects. Usually a hilt or a shaft, one or the other. And when it pierces into someone, they will be struck with the madness of the purple sands itself. Now, if you get a very lucky hit with it, I mean a really lucky one, it's going to shatter but inside of their body. And then they don't get to try to evade the effects. They will succumb to it.
But it will have shattered, so it will be broken. Yes.
Correct. But that it only breaks if you get a lucky hit. It's durable, but yeah.
I do not think this is the weapon for me to
Samdi
use.
was asking something. Samdi.
I wasn't asking anything. I was just gonna say, oh, so Bartakov should not be using it.
If you roll a natural 20 with this spear,
Yep, yeah.
it does auto
It
crit.
crits.
They auto succumb to the effect.
That's a
No
good
saving
thing.
throw, but it shatters inside of them.
And then
I'm
you
o-
just grab another weapon.
I'm aware. I'm just saying, like, imagine we fight like one thing. He's like, oh shit, I've got to stab this
Well,
thing, but I don't want to stab with
There's
this.
also the nuclear option, so
Yeah, exactly, but it's like, just out of nowhere, stab a grunt. Well, fuck.
My question is, what the fuck did Silk want with this? He already had a large amount of sand at his disposal. What, he just wanted a spear for the dramatic effect?
imagine if
I
you
mean,
could
it's-
target one person in the crowd, and that is it.
Just blow the
One-
sand in their face.
That isn't always guaranteed, and also it is safe to carry. You do not have to worry about yourself succumbing to it or anyone in your party.
It's a more
Yes.
targetable way to apply the effect on
Right.
people.
Also, there has been mentionings of warriors in the past whose bodies were immune to the effects. The spear they are not immune to.
No
Oh,
immunity.
There we go. That is it right there. Because I am one of those people.
Also, it could potentially be used. Oh my god. Wait. What if he was gonna make it to use it against that dude that was underground?
But he
Nothing.
was
Nothing crueler than using something's own creation upon them.
you mean the pharaoh?
Mm-hmm.
If he was
A nice backup plan.
right, if he were to grow too powerful or to try to make his escape. It is a sense of poetic justice, almost. And besides, something with his power going mad and released upon the people.
And that's the other thing we need to be, yeah. But
And also, considering who Silk works for, having these undead walking around, not only have you created him, but you could put him down and appear to be the hero.
well, first we need to decide, are we making this? Because there is a bad option if Silk gets hit with this and then he goes psychotic, and that's a whole new thing to deal with right there. We saw how the one guy was in the prison, how all they were in the prison. And if we hit Silk with this and he succumbs to it, that doesn't actually mean a good thing.
No, it does not. Hardened.
Part of me thinks we just burn this shit.
To be
Hardened.
fair, Silk is already psychotic.
That is true. The
Look.
original spear. Do you know what happened to it?
The one that my grandfather made? Yeah. It was used. They took it, the people who made it, or that he made it for, took it. And some community, their leader got struck with it and massacred the entire city.
Who did it? Was it made for?
A Roman family of Aboquans that were coming through.
Do I remember any any like tribe of Abaquans just I don't know where disappearing?
Roll me a history check.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Mm.
Not in your time, at least.
Hmm.
One downside to being lizard folk, you don't live as long as the history of, well, Aboquan Desert.
That is something that we might be able to ask Shinari.
Kind of an evil thing we're making, I'm not gonna lie.
It has its
Uh.
place.
I don't think it has its place in what we're trying to do.
I tend to agree. It is a weapon with tremendous power for evil, but like a sword can commit many atrocities. But in the hands of a knight, can be a force for good.
It's the
A tool is just a tool. It is the person who is in charge of it.
it's the after effects. That's the issue. It's not the weapon itself. It's what it causes to happen. That's the issue.
And it can be
I
hard
agree.
to contain.
And you can't contain that.
Mm.
You can't
I feel
control
like-
the outcome afterwards.
What, once it is created, it is out in the world unless one of us safeguards it for the rest of our natural born lives.
Can it be destroyed?
I more meant the fact of you pierce somebody with this, you pierce, say, Silk, it shatters, he turns. What would he become?
Oh, you think he will turn into, what was his name? Vargo?
Worse.
Could you imagine that Argo, he's fucked up, but an average human.
Take someone who's already cruel and unusual and wicked, very powerful, pierce them with that. It's going to bolster even more of what he is. I don't know if you guys have been dealing with the effects, but it's even just a little bit when it was in my system, like, well, I just want to kill everything.
You make a fair point.
But this spear, even the original one, can they be destroyed?
Yeah. A powerful hammer, one that's magical. You can just lay it flat and shatter it. It's made of glass.
Plus, we do have a volcano. We just toss it in.
Volcano's not hot enough to actually destroy it, only to house it.
Shatter it, pour the shards into the crucible.
I was holding back making a Lord of the Rings reference this entire time.
Yeah.
Cast it into the fire. No,
No.
I think the important... I think that it would be silly to turn down having a powerful tool in our arsenal. But Fen, you are right. I don't think it is a tool we would use against Fen. Use against Silk.
No, it's against Finn. That would be just.
Fen
We're all.
versus Fen.
We're all eaten. He turns into a snake, eats us all.
Snake that eats the world. Let's go.
Yeah,
There
Yarnagander
is
it is.
There is something
All right,
to
then,
be
Dar,
said
chill.
for causing chaos in Silk's camp. You think we use that on Lakudra? And she goes crazy, kills everyone in the area? We could still take her down. Maybe she kills Silk for us. I feel much better about having to take on one coked out fighter than I do about a Deva of the God of Decay.
Right. And the idea of using Lakudra as a Trojan horse, if you would. I do like this idea, but we have to be sure that we can take her down.
Seems like a bad choice either way, but having another tool in the arsenal doesn't seem like a bad plan. Either way, it sounds like we're going on a long trip for one of these for at least one of these javelins that you've thought about.
Right.
So,
Vance, what do you think of all of this?
I don't have any moral qualms about using it. I'm not that type of person. I don't think it's all that useful for Silk. I think the understanding that we got, or that Katarine got, was that we need the other item to deal with Silk.
Yeah.
So if we want to use this to help deal with Lakudra, then it's got possibilities, but Bart can only wield so many spears. So I'm assuming
you underestimate me.
You still only have so many hands, Bart.
I can put down this shield, wear it on my back like a turtle.
What about a dagger? And Vance could use it.
We all could use a dagger.
Yes, I know, but Vance is also very good at getting in close.
But also, we don't know. I mean, Vance could get in very close.
No,
But I don't mind the idea of having a backup.
You have big item already. Calm your greedy fingers. I like
think
that plan.
I think Vance having it.
I think that is a very good plan.
You said you have no moral
sneaky. Big
I've-
rage. I think this is a good plan.
No, I mean
And-
I've already used one, so using.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. I've already
Oh.
been under the effects of the sand once.
I was about to
So-
say, he's used one of these glass things. Oh,
yeah, it is
no.
one of these glass spheres. You know, back home we used to spar with them all the time. Yeah,
These are our practice,
Yeah.
you know.
that's how we got out on Saturday night. You know,
Oh my god.
that's how you warm up.
You trip on some purple sand. Microdosing of purple sand.
To that extent, it doesn't have to be a dagger. I do know how to use a spear.
Okay.
Right, but the dagger is more easily concealed.
Yes, that is a fair point.
Also, spears are strength weapons, not dex.
Oh yeah, are they not? Yeah, they may not be. Yeah, they're
And-
not finesse.
And Vance as well. You
Yeah,
could,
they're not.
You could be
monks.
invisible, or you could change your appearance. You have a lot of opportunity to.
Yeah, if we want to use it for something like that to plant to Bart's
That's
idea,
That's
to-
the better use.
yeah, to plant random chaos in his camp, especially when we're ready to assault him with the javelin. If you can
Absolutely.
take somebody like, I can't remember her name again,
Lakutra.
Lakutra, or even any of his other more powerful lieutenants.
Or
And-
even enough of the regular.
Yeah, set them in
People.
pure chaos amongst his house. It would be a lot easier to get everybody else inside the house.
Right. And the thing to keep in mind as well, he has a practical army.
Right.
And, you know, if they could eat themselves, that would make it easier for us to get to him. It shatters his circle of protection.
Someday.
Hey, what?
Remember what happened last night?
Oh yeah, that's crying.
Can you check again?
I cast another See Invisible
Oh,
Just
kiddo.
quickly to myself.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, that's the wrong thing. Perception. I'll use my game advantage. Fuck it. Oh, 18.
No invisible eye watching any of you. No invisible entities nearby either. Everything seems to be clear.
I'll just say nothing I can see.
So,
Sorry,
I like
I
this-
had like a
I-
spooky feeling run up my back. I was like, wait, we need to double check.
no, you have good instincts, Sven.
He was actually here earlier. He just fucking dipped as soon as he heard like us
Right.
conspiring.
You can end it. I
That's
already
the thing.
got
He
everything.
can't hear anything Fen says. He can't hear anything Fen says. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, Finn
He can't
is like.
see Fen. He can't hear. Like, Fen is safe.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, I like this idea. We use Vance to sow chaos among his people, and we go for the jugular.
We still have things we need to do, though. We need to go get this.
Right.
If we're going to make it, we have to find the source of heat and our Myrmidon friend. Do you have a name
Myrmidon.
that you Myrmidon? Do you have a name you like to go by? Because
Mir.
Myrmidon doesn't roll off. Mir. Okay, that rolls off the tongue better.
Yeah, I'm assuming we'll have to negotiate with the Birbadad's contact.
More powerful friend.
Yeah, I'm assuming that
Yeah.
they're not just going to do it out of the goodness of their own heart.
No.
I'm not sure that we deserve the goodness of their own heart anyways at this point. Though we did free a bunch of elementals. So
They will at least listen to you for the good that you did for our people.
I'm sure they have a very warm, kind heart.
At least
Very
warm.
warm.
Very warm.
I know what to say about a heart.
You all will fit in
about a
there.
heart's fire.
You'll fit in there just fine.
Oh boy.
Well,
Got more of these.
is everyone in sound shape to go?
Looks at Katarine, who got blasted by the fire giant.
Yeah, she's
Everybody good to
away.
go?
Yeah, I'm fine. He spent all of his time trying to kill Katarine, so
Yeah, she took a boulder to the face, but I'm at half health, so I'm okay.
otherwise I just wandered around unable to find or fight anything. So
I'm sorry.
Her face
Ash.
got found by a rock.
Ash is going to speak up. So, as fun as it sounds to go into wherever the hell you all are going, I think I'm going to stay back. I just got my husband back. I want to spend some time with him, and I'm going to keep an eye on Silk. All of you, other than Vance, kind of suck at sneaking around, so at least I can do
That's
it by
fair.
myself.
Fair.
Right. Have Shunari contact us if there is any significant change.
Be safe going back. Don't take the camel.
Start
Um,
the way.
Yeah.
Never gonna see that
God,
camel again.
Godspeed, Ash.
Good luck. Thank you for helping us get here.
Yeah, thank you guys. Except you, princess. And then he just walks away.
No, he doesn't walk away, Joey.
he
He's
teleports.
Yes,
He
you're
tele-
correct. He teleports away.
He takes the nearest torch, he throws it to the ground, and then he teleports away.
Yeah.
Steps into the shadows. That guy's so cool.
Fuck you, light.
Torches.
Katarine fucks with him one more time and casts light on something in his way.
Aw, you suck.
Casts it on the end of his quarterstaff so it follows him around.
Yeah.
That quarterstaff.
So,
All right.
alrighty. Well, right now we're in the furnace room. You're gonna have to travel a lot higher up Mount Dormant to get over to the portal. I'm going to escort my friends there much more quickly than you can go. I assume none of you can swim through lava. More
You
than
would be
once.
right in that direction.
For a
I
couple of
don't
feet,
suppose you
maybe.
can ingratiate us with that particular skill.
Maybe one day.
No, I can't. Anyways, I'm gonna take us, and we're gonna go. You all can catch up with us. Just follow the path up. See ya.
Hey, Hardin.
Mirmad. Huh? Hardin looks over. Yeah.
Is there anyone else living in this mountain other than your clan?
Well, there used to be, but I'm not sure anymore. We've kind of been stuck here since, kicks the skull of Gruul again.
Didn't
Hey,
you
well-
say,
I'm just gonna
Fen,
leave this here.
didn't you say, Fen, that you sensed a fae here?
A great. I'm assuming he's probably the elemental pointing at the Myrmidon. And there is a
Probably.
fae
But
here
there was
as
a
well.
Celestial, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, celestial as well.
But you've that wouldn't have been me, would it?
Oh no, I was more
You
in
were
the
with
mountain.
us.
It was in the mountain when I sensed it.
I just wanted to be sure.
Anything? Those ring any bells for you, Hardin?
A fae. Oh. Ah, shit.
I've never known Druger to spend much time around fae.
No, we don't. That's why we make everything out of iron. We don't fucking like them.
So then why
Yeah,
do you
the
guys have
rings is
fae
good.
iron?
A long time ago, we got commissioned to make a special kind of iron. Turned out to be fae iron, so that they could make their own armaments and such. And then they thought they had the right to come here and take it. which is why everything we make around here is out of iron, so they can't come into our fucking furnace. But if they're back, they might have found our caches of Fey iron that we left up there, and they might be using it.
Oh, so we're gonna potentially run into them up there.
Right. Before they were, what were they called? Red caps?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Stop.
They kind of-
Red.
They looked a little closer to us, but, we're not relatives at all. And they got these big shoes made out of Fey iron, stomp around in.
Red caps in dwarven armor. That can't be a bad
That's not
thing.
good. Oh,
Slight other question. Did you ever get a name of a contractor?
The names of contractors. No, we don't really keep tabs on that. It's more like, hey, you want us to make something for you, pay us up front and we'll do it. Type deals, you know?
there's deniability there. Oh, this
I
could
do
And
be
we have a
interesting.
reputation. They know we'll make it.
Joey, as
Yeah.
someone familiar with the auto cart, would I know how to deal with these red caps?
Someone familiar with the what?
Our cart?
Are you
Arc
talking about the arcane arts?
No, she's a follow of our cart.
Oh, that's
The Arc Heart.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Roll me a either history or arcana check. I'll allow you to do it.
Alright, we'll do the history. It's the same, but I feel better about the history. Ah, fuck! I was
Should
wrong.
not have.
12.
So, you've heard stories of red caps.
Mhm.
Morning. They are chaotic, evil entities. And you know they get their name Red Cap because when they are born, their parents make them a white cap, and they earn the title of Red Cap. When they slaughter enough people, the hat naturally gets dyed.
Hmm.
It's a status of pride for them if their cap is red.
Alright, I know which
Wow.
Wish's mockery is going to work the best. Your cap is pink at best.
Oh, it's lightish red.
It's pale
Faded
red.
salmon.
Salmon.
Right.
Hardened, before we start heading up there, where is like Fox's like bedroom, sleeping place, nest?
Oh, yeah. Follow me. Over this way. I'll show you.
Oh,
It is literally just going to be the caldera of the volcano.
well, that doesn't look comfy. oh God, where am I going? He's gonna
Alright.
try, guys. He's gonna try and kill me back here. Harden commits murder. Oh, fuck.
You'd say it was a hardened criminal.
Hey.
Oh. So, that's him.
Then, do you mean to tell us that you have been carrying around a volcano god in your pocket?
And has more at home.
No, they're all with me. All four are with me right now.
Oh god.
This
I
could
literally
go
said. I
swimmingly.
literally said I'm bringing all four.
Right. I'm just.
I remember.
So-
If there was ever a bigger agent of chaos, I do not
Some-
know it.
Sandy is going to Sandy from over here just says, you know, I did tell you that that was what Fox was, but I guess you kind of had to talk to him to believe it.
I'm more of a I have to see it to believe it. This doesn't really look like him. Not what I expected. I was picturing more like maybe like wings or feathers.
Right,
Not-
well, right now he's sleeping.
How do you wake him up?
Wings and feathers.
Maybe not.
On a
Wait,
bed.
I-
I feel like I shouldn't tell you how
You
to do
shouldn't.
that, but something
What if I
is-
just like what if I just take this and would take the idol and I just throw it down in there?
I mean,
Oh, I thought you said you
I'm
did.
not.
Oh God.
It like
not
reconnect
gonna-
like this personality with that one. Like this is the awake one and that's the asleep one. He has like a
Well,
look on
that's
his
a
eye
fragment of
like-
him.
like just this look
You-
in his
you-
eye of like
Did the fox say he wanted to stay asleep, Ben?
No, he said he'd have fun if he woke up.
Yes, and that's fun would be burning casino to the ground.
I'm about to spike this bitch.
And
with
us.
lava.
Grab Fenn's wrist and
Wait,
slowly
Ben.
try and layer it, set his arm down.
Fine.
Maybe another
I kinda-
time,
I
Fenn.
sound kind of like Fox for a second there. Fine.
Right. That is You know
Let's
what?
leave-
If we fail at killing Silk and he tries to kill everyone else, we can always wake Fox up.
It's not
Let's
fair
leave
that
the
he,
lava pool room, please.
it's not fair that he has to be locked up though in this tiny little thing.
You said that he chose to be there. It's fine.
Did he? I never said
Yeah, I
that.
did.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm just putting my past trauma onto you, Fox.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I understand. But I'm chill being here. Me chose to be like this in order to help you continue legacy. Yeah, that was a sentence. Yeah,
That was good.
I'm gonna stick with it.
A whole
Thanks.
sentence. It was good.
I can't
There was,
understand what he's saying
prepositions in
anyway.
Yeah, but
Two
I
of
kind of
them
want to
just
see.
go-
I kind of want to see you in your real form, like really, really bad.
One day.
Maybe on a different day, Fed. Can we all just exit the lava pool room?
Right. We have
With Fed.
Think how big and like
Let's go.
fiery.
Let's
we
go
could
see the
burn a lot of
fire
stuff.
element. Let's go see the fire realm, Fed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Right. It does.
That'd be a better idea.
Right. Then we
Lead,
can.
Fed,
That'd be a better idea.
to the plane of
Birthday gathering.
fire.
Right, and also we
Sure.
could potentially murderous elves to deal with.
Listen,
You
Fox.
know that your day is fucked up when the better of two choices is to go to the elemental plane of fire.
Especially
Oh.
fucked for us.
Wake up volcano god, cause minor apocalypse. Travel to realm made up of constant apocalypse.
I mean, I semi woke up in a water spirit.
Right.
That was you.
What?
The temperature
I'm-
down here went down 20 degrees. We were working tirelessly.
I'm so sorry. I can heat it back up for you if that would make it easier.
Oh no, we already heated up. That's why we worked tirelessly.
Oh, I could balance it out. I could wake him up, but okay.
No.
No,
No.
let's-
We are
That's-
going to the realm of
I'm just gonna
shame.
stand behind Fenn and just kind of push him out of
Yeah.
the room.
I'm going.
Quite sorry, Harden, but this man has access to so much destructive power that he doesn't even know what to do with it.
You know, I'm not. It's honestly quite warming that the stories I heard from my grandpapa. Yeah, he seems a little bit like Fox.
I mean, considering Fox presumably raised him, I haven't heard anything about a parent.
Raised by a volcano. That is a
Yes.
whole new chapter to Fenn opening up.
We'll put a pin in that particular tragic backstory for later.
That seems like a very. Have you not seen the Moana intro? That volcano guy was very nice.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I lava you. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
lava
yep.
you.
Yep.
I refuse to
Great
believe
song.
that that's Fox.
Nah, that's his chill brother.
Rude.
That's just chill. That's just chill brother guy.
His chill brother would be what, a dormant volcano? Actually dormant? Because he's chilled.
That would be an extinct volcano.
Thank you.
On
That's
that horrendous note, we are going to take our break, everybody. We will be right back. Hello and welcome back, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Before we jump back in the action, do not forget, like, comment, subscribe. All those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting us a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our channel. Memberships start at $2 a month. And if you're interested in joining our community, you can do that through our Patreon, which is listed down in the description below. You can also join any of our games through our Patreon. So if you're interested in playing D&D with any of us, you like any of our stories, you want to be a member of something bigger in this universe, you can do so just by joining us. But anyways, let's get into the action. Where last we left off, the party had parlayed with Myrmidon, a elemental creature that seems more higher up the rungs than the fire elementals that were here, explaining that sometimes mortals like to capture fire elementals and use them for power sources for their magic or their heating or anything like that. And his job is to scout out the situation and make sure that he can bring forth the proper amount of people to free his kin. He was captured somehow by Gruel Fissure and was not able to call forth whatever arms he required in order to quell and snuff out the fire giant. You also discussed with one of the Durgar by the name of Hardin Coulson. He seems to have all of the knowledge of his clan, the Durgars who have lived here for over 1,000 years and who have safeguarded this location and were crafting weapons for a very long time here. And armor. They don't just do weapons, they also do armor. You all discussed about making one of these blades, and you came to the realization that a spear might not be perfectly optimal, but a dagger could be. And a dagger is something Vance is incredibly good at using. So, Hardin Coulson is going to be drawing up schematics to make a purple glass dagger in order to help the party. And you all are going to be heading into the elemental plane of fire in order to, well, talk to some type of higher elemental creature and ask it for a drop of its spit in a furnace so that you can cook the sands at a hot enough temperature. So, Coulson also showed Fen where Falks is slumbering, and all of you had to distract Fen quickly before he threw the sculpture of Falks, even though you have no idea what would happen, into the lava to hopefully wake up the other folks. But anyways. We need to cook. Coulson points out a staircase that leads deeper into Mount Dormant for you all to traverse. Yup, right over there, you're gonna have to head up that staircase. You'll come by a few different rooms. It's been a while since we've been up there, so we have no idea how safe it is. Usually it's fairly safe, but apparently there's some fucking red caps here, so good luck with that noise. Best of luck. I'll be working on this blade. Do you prefer 6 inches or 8 inches for your blade?
Let's go 8.
Oh, you like the big ones, eh? All right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And for girth, are you happier with 3.5 or 4 inches? Or do you like the slender ones? Aim for like 2, 3.
I need to be soon as there's slips between them.
Let's go slender.
You want a slender blade. All right. So you're looking for 2 inches thick at the base of it? I got you. All right.
Yeah, let's go 2. I don't want much resistance when I go in.
I understand. Yeah.
It makes it easier to go the full length in if there's less resistance.
All the way to
I'm
the
ending
base.
it. I'm ending it here. I'm ending
You
it
could say
here
that
with a
you could go
statement.
hilt deep.
Yes,
I'm ending it here, and I'm going to say a slender blade sounds like a 2006 Slender game. Now we've gone past that. We've gone into that area. Let's stay in that sort of time zone. No more dick jokes. Jason just left. We don't need to continue the legacy.
Yes, we do.
But we could. We could. All right. All right. I'll get working on that. No problem. We're probably gonna go with a simple metal hand guard. Nah, you don't need a hand guard. Just a handle. I'll make you something nice.
Stairs.
They're not on this map because the map maker did not know what I intended to do when they created this map, and then I purchased it from them. But I promise you, there's stairs. Hey, look, right there. There they are. You found them. Good job.
Stairs. Nice.
Yeah, right there. And you start ascending up the stairs. So, you all feel the temperature rising as you are walking these stairs. Sweat pressing against each of your brows, aside from Samdi, who, as a reptilian entity, is breathing in order to cool his body temperature down.
I'm also standing on my toes to lower surface. The lower surface.
He's doing the lizard.
Yep.
Now, everybody aside from Samdi, you travel up the stairs for about 5 minutes or so, coming up to a landing. And once you get up there, you are drenched in your own sweat. And you jiggle around your canteens, your water skins that you have, and you're getting low already. Just drinking whenever you're thirsty here is making it run dry very quickly.
Can I shape water my sweat back into the recycling?
Sure, but your sweat does not rehydrate you to the same degree as water because salt.
It's just constant prestidigitation.
We're gonna be, if we're hurting here, we're gonna be hurting when we get there. And I guarantee you water's probably, if it's even a thing there. I mean, it's just gonna be elementals where we're going, right? They probably don't even need water. An issue. I cannot create water right now, everyone.
What do you need to do to be able to do that? How long of a rest?
Tomorrow. But I mean, if you guys want to go back down, we can sleep, you know, take all night, really think on what we're doing. Maybe wake up. Just
We
wake up.
rest away from the volcano.
I'm just saying that's what we could do, or we keep going. Maybe there's water up top. Because I don't really think I can do tidal wave to create water. That's why they have a create water spell.
You can, but
Tidal wave
the
does create
Myrmidon
water,
said that
but
if
it's
you
temporary.
did that, he would kill you.
Yes, exactly. It's temporary. It goes away.
No. Just pull a big brain move and just open your mouth as a tidal wave.
Yeah, if you're really thirsty, I'm just gonna everybody lay down. I'll just do tidal wave and just strap them down.
The sound of 6 people voluntarily being
This is against the Geneva Convention, by the way. Just
There's no Geneva.
I guarantee you Geneva didn't think of this.
What do you all want to do?
Well,
At this point, it's more of a Geneva suggestion.
This is a survival thing at this point.
right. It is.
I mean, we can get up there. Try.
The thing is, if we go in and we become exhausted, it'll take more time to recover, and So it's. I say that we rest, but do not wake Fox.
Who are you calling a fuck?
It's my accent. I cannot help it.
I wouldn't think of it. Promise.
I'm going to. We don't do inside checks on each other. I'm going to detect thoughts. On Fen.
God, it is so fucking hot in here. Get out of my mind, woman.
You don't know that I'm in there.
I've
No,
been
that's
around
if
you
I-
long enough. I know. I know these things.
Finn, it is just the last thing that we need to be dealing with an erupting
Actually,
volcano.
would detect thoughts even work on me anymore, Joey? It's divination. And
Let me read
And
your
the-
item, actually.
yeah, I don't know if the thought thing works anymore on me.
That's not a good situation.
You're hidden from divination magic.
Detect thoughts.
Static. Not like the usual static either, like just static.
My God, he is that stupid.
Yeah. You can't read his mind unless he lets you.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
He countered the whole party. Wow.
You did. by
Counter
giving
me.
this
I
to
could
me.
still beat him to death.
I will fly away.
My only weakness, wings.
It's like, actually, I do have just a technical question.
Yes.
When Finn is in beast form, does hold person work?
No, he's not a person.
He counts as a beast when he wild shapes.
Good to know.
Yeah.
If he can be animal, like if he could be animal
Spell
messenger,
magic, and then
Not a
no,
spell.
can't. It's not a spell. Fuck! Fuck!
Power word kill. That's your solution. But
Yeah,
yeah, Zombie is
exactly.
correct. He counts as a beast in every way when he is in his beast form. He just has additional perks.
Beast with benefits.
So, you're all going to take a long rest here.
Yes, and I'm going to do the hut so that it is actually we have air conditioning
Well,
on
why
the
don't we
inside.
just go? Yeah, we're gonna go back downstairs.
Well, you could stop here and just hut up if you want, or you could walk 5 minutes back down the stairs.
It's just 5 minutes
Walk
back
5
down.
minutes back
5
up
minutes
the
back
stairs.
down. Yeah, 5
Yeah,
minutes
so
back
that
down.
we can keep an eye on Fox.
And I want you guys to conceptualize how far walking 5 minutes worth of stairs is. That gets you from the base to the top of the Empire State Building.
Oh my god, this is very large.
5 minutes.
5 minutes to walk it. 5 minutes to get from base. Wait, no, not the Empire State Building. Statue of Liberty. Takes you 5 minutes from the base all the way up to
Okay,
the
I was like, what? What kind of stairmaster bullshit?
Yes, I do use a
Yeah.
Stairmaster. I climb the Empire State Building every day.
what is this master of staring?
Someone that has literally never seen the Statue of Liberty in person. No frame of reference. But, damn.
I've never seen it.
Bigger
Uh,
than Big Ben. Bigger than Big Ben.
Fuck
Okay,
you,
so-
mate. How dare you?
I looked at it
Biggest
and in
bomb box in the world.
okay, shut.
Yes, Amdi.
So I looked at it, and in non-freedom units from the
Not freedom units.
from the ground to the torch tip, it is just under 100 meters.
Yeah, okay. That's not that bad.
In freedom units, like 330 feet. Yes.
No, 305.
Oh.
Close. 5 minutes later. You make it back down where you see Coulson has laid out a large piece of parchment, is currently like working at different designs for the blade. Welcome back.
We have to wait until he can make water.
It was a very long journey, but we'll get you your fire.
Oh, okay. I feel like I should ask you not to sleep in this room, sir.
Who?
You.
You.
Why?
I don't trust you.
And if Fan ever walks within 5 feet of me, I'm grabbing his hand and walking out of the room.
I just want to be. Look, this is the first time I've been this close to like the main body. It'd be cool to just like be here. It's like a parental figure, Hardened. You know.
Fen.
Like if you could be with your dad again. You know, in his warm embrace again, Hardened.
My dad was a
Just
ripe
over
asshole.
there.
My
Wouldn't
grandpapa was a great guy.
Okay, well, your grandfather then. Wouldn't it mean a lot? I put my
Grandpapa.
hand on his shoulder. I put my hand down on his shoulder. Wouldn't it mean a lot if you could just be in his warm embrace again?
You could do that. He's 5 minutes away from here.
Roll me a persuasion. Or deception if you just want him to let his guard down.
Can I like half change my eyes to
whisper.
like puppy eyes? Like half change my eyes to like puppy eyes and
Use a wild
Creepy
shape just to...
fucker.
please.
You have to physically go full dog to do it, but yes. Wait, you don't turn into dogs. You said that from the get-go. You don't turn into dogs.
I don't do dogs.
The kitten eyes. Kitten eyes.
Those don't work. Cats are dicks.
Have you seen Puss in Boots in Shrek?
I
When he
have.
does the hat. All right, fine. Persuasion.
Yeah.
You know, I have expected a nat 1.
You
Should've
know,
said sooner.
he picks your hand off of his shoulder. You can stay here, but don't bring your idol closer to it.
Okay.
Your friends might get really upset and angry with you, and, well, I mean, I'd live. We're safe here. Nobody else would.
How far of a radius are we talking?
Oh, it'll absolutely hit casino. Yeah. Like all of it. Maybe not with the initial lava, but definitely with the ash.
Ah. Okay.
Then everybody suffocates to death.
Yeah, no, that's all right. We won't do that. Rain was fine.
Ren was a fucking
I will
fuck.
ritually
Anyways,
cast
go ahead.
the.
Thank you.
I'll ritually cast the tiny hut.
I was half expecting you to be like, alarm spell if he gets too close. Just...
Oh, thank you. Yes, I will.
My bad. Sorry, Ben. So, you all have a hut now. And the
Damn
temperature inside of the hut is about 30 degrees cooler than it is in here. And it feels, so good. It's like working a long, laborious day outside and then stepping into your air-conditioned home.
Huh. I'm kind of cold because I'm so sweaty and hitting the breeze hitting me.
But it's nice.
Katarina would just cast Gust from Prestidigitation at him.
Lips, jowls moving as I'm getting just blow dried.
Mm-hmm.
So. Everybody go sleeps?
I presume we take shifts just to keep an eye on Fan.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll
it's a
take
good
a
idea.
I'll take a shift.
No. I'll take first shift.
I promised I wouldn't do it. Promises are sacred.
Are they though?
Yeah.
Forgive me for being jaded, but I've never made a promise I intend to keep.
Okay. Well, Samdi is just a grumpy little crocodile, so he's got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
You.
I have a, that's some sort of jive. Is that the fucking slang I'm not used to?
No, it's from a movie.
It's a movie reference.
It's from The Water Boy. Like,
Mama
not a
said.
bad Adam Sandler movie, but it's an Adam Sandler movie.
It's
so-
one of his better ones. That is, there's limits to that, but
Is there a
There's a
problem
qualification.
with Adam Sandler movies? I love
They're
them.
bad, is the problem.
No. They're
Yeah, I don't.
I'm never going to say they're good. I'm never going to say that they're horrible. I'm just going to say that they're Adam Sandler.
It has its own quality. Anyway.
Like the
roll your
kebab you
perception
get on the
checks
way
to
home
keep
from
an
the
eye on
nightclub.
Fen. I sleep.
Good to
Ben,
know.
roll
Thank
me a
you, Samdi.
perception check to see who is watching you how carefully. Wait. There's a fourth person who didn't roll yet.
so everyone's. Oh,
Bart.
Oh no, he's being vigilant.
Fen, during the rest, when everybody is sleeping, periodically you open one eye. You see Bartikov is literally sitting 3 feet away from you, eyes staring down. And then you go back to sleep. Couple hours later, you open your eyes and Vance is chillaxing, aware of you, being fairly vigilant. Couple hours later, Katarine is doing the same thing Bart was doing, but she's writing in her book, which distracts her slightly from compared to what he was doing. Then a few hours after that, on Samdi's watch, you open your eye and Samdi is sleeping.
I'm gonna.
Here I presented you with a moral dilemma.
which is classic Samdi.
I'm going out of the bubble.
Okay.
I have surrounded the bubble in alarm spells. Ding 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 ding.
Katarine immediately wakes up.
And there's an immediate firebolt.
firebolt! Wow.
Yes.
No, I'm joking. She just wakes up. Fen,
Ah, I thought it was my shift.
you would not be taking a watch to watch yourself.
I'm watching the perimeter. I'm not gonna do anything. I just wanted to get a little closer.
Alright.
We let you commune with your.
Right, but Leo would not
Angel.
have destroyed the city.
She didn't find it beautiful. I bet you she would.
And I just ask, I gave up a lot to save that town.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Thank
Just
you.
getting a little closer. That's all.
And she'll kind of like mess his hair and then like go back to sleep.
You notice Samdi sleeping. He's just like sat up against the wall. Just
Mouth wide open, just.
yeah, just about. Just It,
I'm just gonna get closer and just kind of, because technically, what I've had a full night's rest, right? No,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of, being like this close, hearing the bubbling and the heat and everything else. I'm going to just kind of meditate almost. Try and listen closer. This is like first time actually trying to, after communing with like nature, I guess I'm trying to do it a bit more. I'm not actually gonna do commune with nature, but trying to be one with this like natural fire. Also kind of working into the wild shape feature in one level. So
Yeah, I got you.
yeah, so I'm going to do that. Find a good spot that's kind of really close, but not like that point where you almost feel like your hair being singed off.
Over here.
Okay.
Would be perfect.
Yep.
So, Fen, as you're sitting as close as you can to the volcano that Falk slumbers in, I need you to first roll me a con save to withstand the heat.
Oh god. I'll use the
your palms get sweaty. You drop Fox in the volcano.
oh no.
These weak
I'm
palms
gonna
heavy.
use
I know, I was
the
like,
recap.
that's exactly where it went.
Recap inspiration go. Oh, that was on advantage.
Well,
Hang on.
that was not advantage. It was not.
Oh god. It's an 8.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
When everybody wakes up from their slumber, you all look over, and on this area over here, Fen is lying on the ground, unconscious. You managed to stay there the whole time, but your body physically did not take it.
Fair.
The heat was too much. You didn't give up, but your body wasn't as strong as your will.
The spirit was willing, but the flesh was weak.
Yes. So you all see him unconscious, laying literally a foot away from lava.
I'll go pull him away from the lava.
Already.
Oh, damn it.
What? How did he get this close to the lava? What was he doing this close to the lava?
I
Who
do
was
not
supposed to be
know.
watching the baby?
I believe the last watch was Somdi,
You just hear in the corner snoring.
which in hindsight we should have realized, because I'm pretty sure I have never seen Somdi take watch the entire time I have traveled with you
I
guys.
have
You
made
know
a
what?
point to never speak up when when it came
He
to
has
watches.
never volunteered for a watch, ever.
Someday.
Well,
I give him credit. It's just
But
it's sneaky.
I did let him out of the alarm. He
I
made
knew
the
this was gonna
promise
happen.
and I trusted him.
you do realize I knew this was gonna happen.
What, him passing out in front of the lava?
No, him getting out of there as soon as my job came along. If I was still awake, I'd let him go.
That's
He's an
fair
idiot.
enough.
He's an idiot. He's not suicidal. I've excused him for 5 more minutes.
Well, it's not necessarily that he is willingly suicidal.
The same way baby bird jumps from tree before it can fly. But still, volcano has not erupted. We are not dead, so clearly he just went for a nap in a
Buttercup.
stupid place.
You see, inches away from the volcano, Fox's idol's just there, laying on the ground.
God damn it. Yeah, and Bart will just walk over and pick it up. Just like, swear to God. I would not trust this boy to get me a sandwich.
Well, saying it'd probably be
Ben.
made of seagull or something.
That is fine. I don't care what I eat. But I would not trust him to bring it to me in one piece.
Vance,
Yes.
roll me a medicine check real quick
Okay.
as you look down at Fen.
I guess I'm
Dried
not terrible
lips.
at this.
He is severely dehydrated right now. The back of his hair is seared all across the back of his head, which is the only reason he doesn't have third-degree burns from sitting feet away from magma.
Does anybody
Magma.
have a
But he
water
does have a
skin?
lot of burn
Magma.
marks.
Anybody have water skin or something? I don't
But
come
mine
that
is
prepared.
empty. He was the one supposed to.
Yes, I
Hold
have
on.
a spare. Hang on.
I got some, and I spit up the thing that I've been keeping in my mouth, just straight on his face.
You are an impressive kind of disgusting.
Water. Water.
Hello, Fen.
You're
How
gonna have
was
to
your
drink
nap?
out of somebody's mouth.
I keep some water there.
Oh,
Got
hey,
the
guy.
kiss of life.
Oh, hey, everyone.
Hello, Finn.
Is it time to wake up already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, my arms. Ah. It was so hot.
You're experiencing something called consequences.
No, I'm experiencing pain.
Pain is often related to consequence.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes. For example, sleep next to a volcano, some volcanic magma, experience pain in the morning.
But I didn't put the idol in there. Wait. Wait, where is it?
It's on the other side of your ass.
Did you
You mean
Bart is currently
prepare?
holding onto it.
Did you prepare
I'm
create
just
water for today,
spinning it.
Finn?
Yes, I did.
Perfect. You may need to drink it yourself.
Bartikov, give me a sleight of hand check to spin it on your finger.
Fuck off.
Can I prepare a mage hand?
Sure. That's good enough for him to spin it without it just flying into the lava. Wow, you're so immature. Just you have no care in the shit.
Campaign ruined. Or dramatically
Alright, guys,
improved.
next
Who knows? And
But anyways, yeah.
I'll just
Um,
catch it and look after it and don't go for naps next to the lava, you idiot.
I wasn't trying to sleep there. I was trying to. I don't know, like what Katarine was doing.
To commune?
I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe.
Coulson
good thoughts.
Coulson comes over with a large barrel, places it down. Alright, you said you're making your own water, so you can have this barrel. One of you can carry it with you. You're probably going to be drinking out of it most of your travels when you're there. As hot as it is here, there it is way hotter. And if you don't remember to drink water every like 10 minutes or so, you're probably going to die.
That's useful information. And Katarina will kind of prestidigitate that and make sure it's cleaned and.
The barrel is pretty clean. The inside of
Right.
it is burned completely to seal it off from the outside.
But this is also Katarine standards.
Sure. Now it is actually clean then.
Right.
I'll just
All right, there you go.
just crawl over the barrel, climbing up it. Create one.
Bounty prepares another kiss of life.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, please.
He just takes a sip out of his water skin and gurgles.
Ew.
What? I've been parched.
And I can make 10 gallons of water.
And this is a 10-gallon barrel.
Ooh. Oh, wait, who's carrying this?
Yes, who's carrying the 80 pounds of water?
I was about to ask, how heavy is 10 gallons of water?
It is 8 pounds a gallon, I'm pretty sure. Freedom
Roughly
units,
equivalent.
But
Yeah, roughly equivalent, and about 40 kilos.
Great.
Not counting
Guess
the
I'm
barrel.
carrying it.
I am not a strong man. I mean, I am strong, but not that strong.
You are
Plus,
strong
you
in
want me to
spirit.
be able to fight effectively. If you need to fight, you turn into a fire snake and water stays with you.
I'll take the water jug.
thanks, Fred.
Make sure you add that to your character sheet.
80.
80
How many pounds is that? 80 pounds?
80 pounds.
83 pounds, actually, but yeah, 80 pounds.
We'll just say 85 to make it even.
Okay.
Approximately the weight of me at the age of 13.
I was a fat kid. Anyways.
That was half of me at the age of 13.
Right? That was... Damn, at
Yeah.
13, I was kind of fit. Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Fine, you need some
And you use
help,
your
I'll
first
help
level...
you.
You use your first level spell slot in order
Yep.
to fill it up with water.
Yep.
And each of you can now carry your own water skins, refuel with the water tankard on Fenn's back, and trying to think how much water Zen would probably know this. How much water do you need if you're in an incredibly hot desert per day?
Depending on what you're doing, at least
Traveling by foot.
traveling by foot, probably about 2 gallons, maybe more.
2 gallons a day per person?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to double it because you're going to the elemental plane of fire. So we're going to say
So we have
4
enough
gallons
for half
per
a day.
Yeah, if you're sweating consistently. I mean, I drank, probably like when I was in Louisiana in humidity, I was drinking like in the summer, I was drinking a fuck ton. In the desert.
Well, I'm saying like when you were deployed, like out there, like.
Oh yeah, I mean, I drink a lot there too. Probably not like 2 gallons, probably like a gallon and a half. But yeah.
All right, we'll just say 4 gallons is what each person requires, which means you're going to have to use 2 first level spell slots each day just to hydrate.
Okay.
Be happy y'all have a druid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Though a cleric could do this as well.
Oh man.
Some D's a little less than everybody else, but still it'll even out because Vance is
Probably
a
because
little,
I'm carrying it.
more. Well, actually, I thought you would be better off than most people. Vance is probably the one I'm most concerned about
Yeah.
traveling out there.
Bartikov.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Wow, y'all are.
Bartikov's in the
fucked.
heavy armor.
Yeah.
But he also has his like miniature air conditioning system behind him, so.
True.
So yeah, we'll start heading up.
Alrighty.
Continually casting frostbite on myself.
Ow. Ooh. Ow. Ooh. It's like dipping your hand into liquid nitrogen just to cool off.
I mean, eventually you'll just gain actual fucking frostbite and you won't feel a thing.
Is that how that works?
I
how
don't think
that
that's a
works.
good thing.
I mean,
So
if the fact that frostbite makes your hand look like it's been dipped in wax 15 times, yes.
You all begin walking up the stairs. You're heading up these large, chiseled, hand-carved passages higher up inside of Mount Dormant. The walls are slick with moisture. They have tiny little river flows of the fire that persists here all around you. Periodically, you see miniature snails made completely out of fire as well, that are just inching around on the walls. Heading up. The temperature is not the only thing that is becoming tedious inside of Mount Dormant. Walking all the way up to this height, you're noticing that the air you are breathing is fueling your body less. Anybody who's proficient in nature would understand that higher altitudes equal less oxygen, making the travel much more harsh, making breathing in bursts of energy more dangerous towards an individual. Is anybody here proficient in nature? Vance, you're half proficient, so I'll give you a chance. Roll a nature
Okay.
check.
Our druid is not.
Not a very knowledgeable druid.
It's great with druids
That's a
because
smart thing.
it's an int ability and they generally don't have great int. So it's kind of like clerics in religion.
Yeah. Am I the only person that loves playing a cleric who's smart?
I generally don't play
characters that are
clerics.
smart.
Depends on what you play, but yeah, I think it'd be fun.
I've played a cleric of knowledge. He was smart.
When have I ever
Vance.
played when have I ever played a dumbass character?
Never. All of your characters have always been smart. At least like 14 intelligence, yeah. But anyways. Vance. At this altitude, if people were to burst with a lot of energy very quickly, meaning like you got in a fight and people used like all of their resources at once, they would be in danger of passing out just because they're not acclimated to this area. Meaning if somebody action, bonus action, and full movement in one round, they would have to make a saving throw to not like be stunned the next turn.
Just make sure everybody paces themselves. It will be hard to breathe this high up.
Yeah, don't you guys really hurt yourselves or anything?
Doing a great job, Fed.
Thanks.
We appreciate you.
You got it, buddy.
Did I take a ladle out of the back of his thing?
So, you continue heading up. And after a long period of time, you come across a set of doors. The doors have writing scribbled across it in a strange tongue, even to that of what you saw when you first entered into this area. Exotic languages, everybody. Who
Celestial.
has what?
I don't
That's it?
have any exotics.
Sonic.
Celestial.
Draconic on
Druidic,
zombie.
primordial, beast, Abaquin.
That's it?
Yeah.
None of you recognize the script on this door. Actually, the script is relative to Abaquin. But you don't know the language.
Oh no.
I mean, I have Elvish.
Then why didn't you fucking say
Because that's
something,
not an
man?
exotic language.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Despite what people think, elves are exotic.
Oh, okay. Because I have Elvish, Dwarvish, and Gnomish.
All right. It is rooted in Elvish, this language. You would be able to discern that it is Sylvan.
Ah, this is interesting. Is the language of Fae. I recognize some words, but not much else. It's same alphabets, similar words, not something I can read though.
I'll
Probably
cast comprehend languages.
It's probably just another workshop. Ugh.
Well, if it's Sylvan, the likelihood of it being where the red caps are is high.
Comprehend language.
You cast Comprehend Languages. Thank God somebody has that. That's a good spell. And you read the wall. You read the door. Written on this door, the Stomp Shack.
Sorry, Stomp Shat?
Dump
Shap.
Oh, Shap.
Stomp Shat.
Can you put that in chat so I
Shap.
can
The
make?
stamp shop.
Stomp shap.
Okay.
Stamp shop.
Stomp shap.
Stomp Shat mean anything to anybody?
Would that mean anything to me?
Well,
Is
roll
He's a
me
noun.
a religion check, Katarine.
Alright.
But Vance, the
Go
moment
on.
you say that, you notice
Oh.
a little hole in the door shifts open, and you see an eye looking at you.
I'm also perceptive. Do I see it?
Oh yeah.
Why are
Can I
we
attempt?
stopped?
Um,
Can I attempt to
What were you saying,
contact
Samdi?
that person since I see them, technically?
Sure. You reach out into their minds. Yeah, do you need to understand their language, or can you translate everything they say?
It's so long as we share a common language, I think.
Oh, then you'll understand what they're saying. Who the fuck are these idiots? They look like they're about to die. Yeah, we'll wait it out.
hello, eye at the door.
The eye shifts over to you. Yeah, you hear.
We're
I will.
travelers. Go ahead.
Vance is speaking.
never
Let him
mind.
speak.
I didn't realize I wasn't on that screen.
Yeah. We're travelers passing through the area, and we were looking to see if we could get higher up into the mountain. If you would be nice enough to let us pass.
Why would I do that?
To be a kind and generous neighbor.
Doesn't sound like me.
How do you know? Have you tried it? You may like it.
I had neighbors once. Don't anymore.
Well, see, but you could have neighbors again. Neighbors are good.
Yeah, and then
Neighbors
I
help
stop
you
having
out
them
when you
again.
need things. Low of
Oh,
a cup of flour.
You're gonna help me?
Go to the neighbors. Need a few eggs. Go to the neighbor.
Do you have eggs?
No.
There's a shift at the door, and you no longer see the eye. Just like the closing of a latch. Shink.
Is it a stone door?
Before that
It is.
happens,
Yeah.
can I mean, I know he's elven. This may not work, but like, can I cast Charm Person?
Let me read.
Pretty sure Charm Person only works on a humanoid. And I have a sneaking suspicion that this might be a red cap.
I thought they were humanoid.
No, they're not.
No, they're
No, they're
considered
are
fey.
fey.
They're fey. Ugh,
Then that
Really?
was the player's misunderstanding and not.
it's all good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Fae do not count as humanoid. There are certain
Vance.
Fae that are humanoid as well. That is their creature type.
Didn't you guys say they like doing tricks and stuff? Oh my god, I put the thing down.
Can I, while connected to him,
What about
can I-
a worthy challenge?
What were you saying, Samdi?
while I'm connected to him, I'm just going to say in his head, "What are you, a coward?"
The eye slit opens back up. I ain't no coward. Says out loud.
I'm gonna nudge. I'm gonna nudge Bardakov, and I'm going to say, I think he can take you. Quite honestly,
My god.
you don't seem that
He'll
tough.
look
You
at
want to
you.
hide behind that door.
Katarine, what were you saying?
Proof of this.
Nothing. Now that I didn't realize what somebody was going to do.
Roll me an intimidation, Somdi.
Ooh, I'm good at this.
Can I give him advantage
I
by
know.
like puffing myself up? Oh,
Do a performance check, Bardakov.
yeah.
We're severely underinflated.
You mean that little bitch right there?
I mean,
Is
compared
it
to
more? Sorry.
I'm just gonna say, compared to this one little scrawny sounding dude hiding behind the door, yeah.
You know, y'all are confusing me. You want me to fight him?
I mean,
We want to get up to the top of the mountain. And however we have to do that is fine by us. We can pay you, we can
What if we just
charm
play?
you,
What if we
or
just
we
play a
could all
game?
play nice together.
Wait, play a game.
Yeah,
game?
a game that if I can get through this door, which I'm sure is locked on that side and everything else, if I can get over there, you'll let us go through peacefully and come back down through here peacefully when we leave.
Well, that doesn't sound like a fun game. Sounds like you're gonna trick me and get through the door somehow.
No, it's just a game. Me going to the other side of the door.
Exactly. You're gonna trick me. Get through it.
Well, you
So
can
you don't
shut
trick
it
me.
so I can't see through and like teleport over.
Ah, so you can teleport then, eh? Okay. I'm learning about you.
Yes,
I
I
have an
can. That's why
idea,
you
though.
should shut that. What is this idea?
I'm going to ask you a few simple questions.
I don't like this game.
And if you answer them correctly, you'll be allowed to come through. No harm, no foul befallen to your bodies or minds.
And there's a quick connection to everyone in the group. Like, it's going to be riddles and it's going to be difficult, and he'll try to trick us.
Everyone but Fen. 'Cause I don't know you're doing it. I don't know. I think
I'll
you're trying
just
to read
say,
my
like,
mind.
And
I'll say,
yes, Andy?
I'll just say out loud. I'll just whisper to Fan. It's kind of trying to trick you, and you know that, right?
Yeah, that's what Bart said earlier.
Cool, good.
This is... I'm so proud.
And if we fail to answer the questions correctly,
You hear a lever, and when you look above your head, there are these massive rocks just dangling with a set of ropes holding them up. I'll drop these on top of your heads.
there's always another side of them.
Can I make a perception check to see if, like, where, like, the mechanism is to drop them? If it was like a clasp or something, or
Ooh. You could roll me a thieves' tools utilizing wisdom.
okay, that is a lot better than dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
You see a mechanism up there. It is a very simple construction that if he dropped these, he would have to manually set it back up. It's mostly like if he lets go of a rope or if he cuts the rope, it's gonna fall. So disarming it doesn't work unless you can fixate the rope very quickly before he cuts it and it falls.
I can cast a mage hand completely silently, and without making any sort of verbal or semantic components. I'm gonna, and they're invisible as well, because I chose that as a fucking feat. It's this thing. I've already showed it once, but I'll show it again.
You learn the Mage Hand cantrip. You can cast it without verbal or semantic components, meaning you can make the special hand invisible if you know it's a 30 feet extension. It's about ability to 30 feet. As a bonus action, you can use shoveling creature. It has a strength saving throw, or be moved 5 feet. So you're using telekinetic Mage Hand to hold the rope. Now, Mage Hand does have a weight maximum to it.
I know, that's not what I'm about to do.
Okay.
I want to, from outside of the view of the viewport, Mage Hand my climber's, like a climber's python, and wrap the rope around it and start hammering in pythons to stop the rope.
Okay. I would like you to roll me a Thieves' Tools check now, utilizing dexterity.
Can I do it using charisma by using my Mage Hand?
You can command it with your charisma, but the act of doing this quietly, sneakily, and efficiently is dexterity. It's disarming a trap. 9. You fix a python up there, trying to keep it there. It doesn't make much noise as you do so, but you're not sure how sturdy it is, since you can't just stare up at it and keep, like, watching. Just 3 simple questions, everybody. We got a deal?
Doing
Well, I
this.
feel like we're caught between a rock and a hard place, so I'm okay with it if everyone else is.
That's fair to me.
All right. Anyone else? Anybody dissent? Sounds like we're
No.
in. Fenn's super excited. Fenn loves brain games. Don't you, Fenn?
Oh yeah, I love them. I'm drinking water.
Alrighty. So, let's continue then. Samdi, you're the only one who did not answer, but you're still in the area where he will drop the rots regardless.
Yep.
So
And
quiet.
I want to. Okay.
So quite pretty. Tell me the truth. Is this the summer of my youth?
Sorry, what?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
So quite pretty. Tell me the truth. Is this the summer of my youth?
What season are we in?
Nature check.
I'm going
You're
to use
in
my lower
Abakwa, which
advantage.
is you're in Abakwa, which the time of year
16.
is it's fucking hot. You are currently at the tail's end of winter everywhere else in the world.
Still connected to him, by the way.
Yes, you are.
Is he thinking anything?
He's thinking, wonder how they're going to get out of this one. Nice little trick. Daddy always liked this one.
I'm shit with riddles.
Oh my.
Can
Okay,
I?
Can I just gung ho this, because I feel like it's very simple, because it's overthinking. That's the trick.
What were you about to ask, Katarine?
I was going to say if I could get like insight or see if Catherine would know something that the player does not.
Catherine's smart. Just not.
I am, just not with riddles. Thank you.
So, if you're asking for an insight into... You'd have to have more of an interaction than just this one riddle to be able to earn an insight. Now, you're allowed to ask questions. You're allowed to interact. He didn't set a timer or anything. You can do what you please. But if you would like to do something else, you can get creative with it.
So quite pretty and tell me the truth. Well, I mean, not necessarily insight on him, but like her understanding of riddles.
Roll me a history check. Let's see what you know about riddles.
14.
Usually, when you're dealing with Fae-like creatures, they like to trick you.
Mm-hmm.
The way that it is worded is meant to make you think one way when the answer could be something else, or could be that one way. Depends on how tricky you think this individual is. So, the literal meaning might not be what you are looking for. Could be figurative, could be metaphorical, or it could be literal. You'd have to consider all three, and then consider this individual when you're trying to deal with their riddles.
Honestly, I just want to say no. Because I feel like
No.
it's...
No, you old as fuck.
Because I feel like this is just overthinking the puzzle.
That's certainly possible.
I mean,
And
it's
he-
half the
he-
puzzles that he throws at us.
And he could just be calling someone quite pretty. And then Summer of Youth is like, Summer of Youth isn't it like a phrase for like the best parts of your years?
Yes.
Yes. And maybe he's just calling us so quite pretty. And he's just asking. Maybe he's just asking our opinion. Is this his best days?
No,
Okay.
you live in a volcano, you fuck.
Look, we're not going to get anywhere thinking in circles, I feel like.
Okay.
So Samdi is going to walk up to the door, and I'm just going to say, I say no.
Can you tell me why?
Well, I think it's not summer for you.
Ding, 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 ding. You've successfully answered one of my riddles 3.
Oh my god.
Congratulations. From the middle of the door, a tray pushes out towards you, and there is a cookie.
I have these lying around.
Who doesn't? Do you not bake?
Keebler Redcaps.
Oh God.
Rod.
Is this
Do you take the
cookie?
cookie?
Is this cookie a reward for getting the question right?
Or is this?
I'm asking
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yes, it is.
I pick up the cookie.
Mm-hmm.
I sniff it.
Smells sweet. Little cinnamony. It's soft. Soft baked.
The true magic. Soft batch cookies.
I chip it in half and toss one over to Fen.
I eat it.
Okay. It's oatmeal raisin.
It's a trap cookie.
Why is there fruit in this?
dried fruit.
Old fruit. That makes it worse.
This is not the cookie's summer of its youth. Ugh.
I love them. Next question for you. This one's a lot easier. Could you pass me my red cap? The tray is still open.
Can I look into the tray and see him?
No, it's like one of those prison drawers where like it
like the
pushes and
bank-
pushes. Like
The bank tray.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, got it.
there are two types of people in this world.
Just like take a cursory look around.
Perception check.
I'm
24.
gonna sit.
On the. Yeah, somebody.
Go ahead. Go. No. I'll let them finish.
Thank you. On the side of the wall, you look over, and there appears to be a simple cap, gray.
I'll go over and I'll pick it up.
Samdi is going to connect to the mind of Katarine. Oh wait, who was the one who was knowledgeable about this and told us about red caps?
Catherine.
Category.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll connect to Katarine. And I'll say, does a red cap like ever not have a red cap on?
Only if they had not killed enough people for it.
Or aren't they like given a cap at birth? You said that, right?
Yes, but it's not red.
I'll look back at the eye.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. It's on top of your head.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Wrong.
Ah, shit.
It's all right. It's all right. You have one more question. You had one right. You had one wrong. This one is for all the marbles. But you don't get a cookie this time. The tray pulls back, and then it pushes back, and there are baby carrots on it.
I'll have a carrot.
They're mushy. They're not even crunchy.
They are a little mushy. Yeah.
That's fine. I prefer my
Little
carrots
bit.
cooked, anyways.
I hate you so much. That is.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
Roasted,
I don't like raw
roasted
food.
Fine.
I love raw vegetables. Cooked
Ugh.
veggies are kind of iffy for me. Anyways, back to the game.
Ha!
This third question is quite simple. You've already had insight into my tastes. What am I eating for lunch?
Time of day is it?
It's hard to tell. You've been inside of a mountain. You all just
God
woke
damn
up,
it.
but you also just woke up before you got in the fight, and then you traveled 5 minutes and said, fuck this, go to sleep. So, yeah. Go ahead, Samdi.
God damn it! This is the time we need keen mind. Okay. We're gonna step back, and I'm gonna look up just at the ceiling again,
He's gonna have a knuckle sandwich
Yep.
if he doesn't open this fucking door.
and I'm gonna cast another mage hand and attach another python.
All right, give me another check. Little better, little better. Is that your final answer?
Huh?
No. What are you having for lunch? Food?
Is that your final answer?
Katarina, look at the others. That
Obnoxious,
is-
but most likely to be correct. Although I'm slightly worried that he's just going to say us.
Are they known to be cannibals?
Roll me
Cannibal only
another
applies if
religion
you eat
check.
your own kind.
Going to use an advantage this time. 13.
The majority of Fae are actually vegan or vegetarian.
Hmm. Vegan.
Why do you think everybody hates them?
They're
Oatmeal
militant
raisin
vegans.
cookies.
Yeah, I'd probably just go with that. Yeah, oatmeal raisin cookies and carrot and not carrots. Ooh, not carrots.
I'm fine with the food answer. It's as good as any of the other ones we've given.
Say it with courage, Katarine.
Food.
Final answer.
Yes.
The tray pushes out to you. Prove it.
We want some food.
I'll slap my ration down on the fucking tray. It's the dried fruit and nuts.
Oh. Ooh. The tray comes back over and you hear the door opens up for you all.
The
Good
whole thing
answer.
was to get lunch out of us.
I'm going in with the bucket. I'm not standing under these fucking rocks.
Welcome in. You see a very thin-looking dwarven-esque individual with these large metallic boots that are twice the size of his torso standing there, and he holds his hand out. My cap, please.
Oh, that literally was his cap.
And yeah, I hand him the grey cap.
Thank you.
So what, did you want me to drench that in my own blood?
Yeah.
Yep.
Glad we got that one wrong. But fair.
Welcome inside, everybody. Come on in, though. I need to close the door before that big dickhead down there decides to come up here. Closes the door
giant?
behind you all. Latches. Sure.
He's dead.
Oh, that's good. Ooh. Now I can go down there and get more.
I wouldn't necessarily suggest it.
More of what?
Presumably the
Stuff.
Fey iron.
Wait, you know where there's more?
No, we have just heard about it.
I need more of it.
Sure.
Oh, thank you, friend. We're going to the top. Enjoy your lunch.
I will. It was fun playing a game with you all for a moment.
Indeed. Thank you for your courtesy, and we will see you on our return.
You better be ready for more questions.
I'm sure we can come to an arrangement.
He allows you to walk past. As you are walking, you count the amount of dead individuals skewered into walls with these large sickles, most of which are Durgar, some are halflings, some of them are human, some are Bakwan. just skewered into the walls all around. And there's these massive amounts of crates that are all open and ripped through. And you see that there's a large stockpile of this iron ingots that have these divots around the edges of it, just sitting there in a corner somewhere as he just walks behind you all, his feet very loudly clapping against the stone, just gong, 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 gong. Very heavy feet.
So bad at stealth because the clap of his boot cheeks.
I see you've had visitors before.
What? Oh,
Your decorations.
yes, the previous inhabitants. He looks over at you. Problem.
Nope. Just noticing things.
What do you know? I have planner binding prepared. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding.
He'll keep walking behind you all the entire time you're walking. Brings you over towards the back area of this room where you see that there is a staircase that leads all the way up and has the same type of iron door position there, barred and shut. And he's looking at all of you as you approach the door.
Oh, well, go on. Get the door.
No.
You
Man
want out,
makes a
no?
good point.
What are you saying, Fed?
Oh, no, I didn't know if maybe he wants to get out.
Is it iron?
Yeah, he said
It
iron
is
door.
iron, yeah.
Cat will go and open it.
Lift the heavy latch, opening up the door, and he'll look past it.
Push everyone through.
Yeah,
and
go,
shut the
go,
door
go, go,
behind
go,
us.
go.
That's what fresh air smells like.
Then leave.
Close the door slowly. I can now that the dickhead downstairs is dead. And he goes over to the other door. Pop, 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 pop. But anyways, you look at the walls around you, which are glowing with an ember red on all sides. There's these slick little bits of lava dripping down to the floor, and the stairs you are walking on are no longer shaped stone, but instead a dark black obsidian, perfectly chiseled, not even a flake or crack out of position. Very slippery as you are walking up them. You have to take your time moving up these stairs, just for those in the party that are less acrobatic than everybody else, less nimble. And as you are moving up, you all begin hearing a soft humming.
Coming from ahead of us?
Echoing from the top of this staircase that you are walking up.
Great, there's more things up top.
I don't want another riddle, please. Just want to. Dude, this
Keep
might be
going
the
up the
celestial.
stairs.
Yeah, just keep marching.
Sure, just keep going. It's fine.
Should we not be quiet?
I don't know. Bardakov, clonk, clonk, clonk.
Fuck you.
I'm not sure that in history somebody's nails on the obsidian are probably going to be any quieter than Bartikov stomping around.
True. Guess we just keep going up the stairs.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I mean, you can certainly try, but that's your guys' call.
Are we stealthing?
No. Just keep going.
Just go. Fuck it.
All right. The voice gets louder and louder as you all are walking up the stairs. You get to the entry archway where the blinding radiance of a large pool of this lava is causing you all to recoil slightly. Ben, you recognize the terrain in this location as you are walking up.
Oh,
There is a perfectly round area, a platform that houses some type of being here. And there's a walkway that goes all the way down. As you get up to this platform, you look at the walkway where there appears to be a portal, but there is a large silver cage encapsulating around it. And you hear humming, but you don't see the entity, at least at first.
Do I recognize the
Takes a
tune?
moment. Do you recognize the tune? Roll me an instrument check utilizing intelligence.
Be together. Friends forever.
No, you do not recognize the tune. But you do spy the entity humming. Vance, and then Fen, and then Samdi. And then Bard eventually. Inside of the molten core of this volcano, as it is falling down from up top going downwards, you see some type of almost humanoid-esque figure floating through it right now, running their hands across it back and forth, flying. Then they look over towards all of you. Katarine, you are shocked out of everybody as you watch a celestial creature pushes past the lava and descends downwards. You notice it has a large chain around its arms that go into the lava someplace else. Had together.
I knew it!
The androgynous form seems tall, but very muscular. The robes it is adorned with going over the shoulders and chest to either hide some large pectorals or other aspects. It's hard to discern any type of proper noun to call this individual. Pronoun.
Slanesh.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
As well as I can be.
It does look as though you're in a bit of a predicament here. How did you come by this place? Well, how did you come to be here?
I was shown this, brought here, and when I arrived, the portal was being unwatched. Locations such as this are very dangerous. So, I wanted to safeguard it. And as soon as I protected it with my cage, something bound me to this location. They fled before I could, well, give them a righteous branding.
Silk.
You know the name.
Oh shit! It heard me. Fuck. Yeah.
Wait.
Yes, do know the name.
You were bound here by Silk.
Well, perhaps not Silk, but one of its agents. I did not get a look. But but something very powerful was able to bind me permanently to this location with preparation and chains. Unfortunately, I am incapable of breaking these chains myself.
What would it take to free you?
To simply break my chains.
I feel that this is not quite that easy, no matter how simple that might be.
I'm assuming the chains need to be broken down in that.
Yes.
We can come back and like once I feel, a little more powerful, maybe I could, do something, but not right now.
Oh.
There is
Well,
also the another idea.
What?
If they are magical, you could simply dispel the magic on it and it may become mundane.
I don't have dispel magic prepared.
Darin does.
Does she?
But what?
You have dispel magic, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
That is an
so
idea.
you said that you were trying to close the portal to the fire plane?
Yes, I am. It is very dangerous. If the creatures of chaos were to flood into this world, I am fearful that many of you would perish underneath them.
Why?
As soon as I am free, I fully intend to close it permanently.
Might I ask, what god is your lineage from?
Don't say Bastille.
Oh.
Don't say Bastille. Don't say Bastille.
No, I am of no association with Bastille.
God damn it, this thing can hear me.
You're allowed to speak to me out loud.
Sorry.
I am capable of hearing anything that is spoken within my proximity.
Frightening form.
You are fine. I myself am an agent set here specifically from the Everlight.
Who's the Everlight?
She is the goddess of compassion and redemption. Her message is one of understanding and optimism in even the darkest of places. She believes the corrupt can be redeemed, a mindset that led to many betrayals, unfortunately.
Certainly. And I'm going to use my last inspiration for an insight check on that.
I don't need any pamphlets or anything. Thank you, ma'am. Oh, sir.
You asked the question. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
My rolls today. I'm just gonna sit in the corner now. Bye, guys.
Get the lead?
No, I'm just.
Not quite yet.
I'm not
Sulking,
contributing anything
pissed
today anyway.
That's not true. It's all right. It happens.
Even failures drive the story.
Exactly. How else did we flood all of Casino?
It's true. By God, are you a fan?
So-
No, I'm kidding.
Katarine, you look at this entity, and you're not sure how to read a creature that looks like it has no malicious intent within its essence. I mean, you saw Lyra. She had the same aura, but this one seemed even more passive, which is just strange to look through. Though it does create a symbol of the Everlight. You're proficient in religion, correct? No, you're not. Nobody here is, yeah.
No, but I have a unique understanding of Celestials.
True.
I'm at you.
Well, we kind of need to go there. Everlight's devout. What am I supposed to call you?
You can call me devout. Yes.
Devout. Okay. Yeah. We need to go through there. When we come back, totally fine. You can seal it up.
I am sorry, but it is in your best interest not to go there.
It is in the world's interest that we do.
Why do you say this?
Because the one that bound you here, Silk, he is a deva of Bastille. And
That
he
is
has
very dangerous
plans. Absolutely. And we have plans to put an end to his machinations. To do that, we have to go through here.
If there is an issue with Pastille, you may trust in the Pantheon to do the right thing and to stop it. You do not need to risk your own lives. They are so incredibly valuable.
She's all about redemption. This isn't gonna work.
We have a
I understand what
minor-
your
Go ahead, Kat.
intentions are. And it is noble. But it is something that we have set in our hearts to do.
Oh, that is quite
And-
beautiful.
And though we would be happy to free you from your entrapment and let you close the portal after we have returned.
I think the obvious solution is we just go in, get what we need, come back out, and release the angel.
Yes, I agree, but I know that you, speaking to the Celestial, there is a sense of secrecy that we must keep about what we are doing.
Secrets and shadow have woven every single misdeed throughout history.
It is certainly allowed for atrocities. I'd agree. But at the same time, if we were to reveal our hand too soon, this Silk would be capable of ending our lives, and then there would be no one to keep him from his goal. We are the only ones who are capable of doing it, or at least who are aware and determined to do so.
You all do seem quite determined.
I'm slowly just
Yes,
nodding
sir.
my head and walking towards the portal with the bucket of water, like just making my way closer and closer to the portal, nodding, nodders. Yep.
It's fine.
Sandy is going to raise a hand. And he's going to say, Silk is trying to cause genocide. There's no other word
Horrendous
about
deed.
it. Or there's no other way to describe it. We need an item that can be forged by a fire elemental, or at least heated up and then forged by the Duergar that live in this mountain. I don't care what happens to this portal afterwards. But this needs to happen, or that genocide's happened.
I can think of a compromise. I cannot see the chains that bind me, so I cannot get rid of them. If you can destroy these chains from me, I will go there in your stead. I will ask and beg for the power you need so that you can pursue your deed. I do not want any of you to die in the plane of fire, though. Young man, my cage cannot simply be opened without my will of it. The entity says towards you, Fen, without looking at you.
Oh my god, this one's good. This one's good.
I just do not want to see any more lives lost to such a dangerous location.
It is admirable, but this is something that we must do ourselves, I would think.
I'm just kind of looking at
The favor that I would ask in return for freeing you would be to allow us to continue in the method that we wish and that we think is most strategic.
Am I the only one that's not
Lead with
all
Mars.
for sending
Yeah,
the angel into the fire rather than
No,
us having to go?
I'm also not about releasing this thing either, because we don't know if it's actually an angel.
Oh, I don't care about releasing it. That's complicated. I don't care about consequences.
Vance, damn it! You think could murder us?
What a great D&D character. I don't give a shit about consequences.
I'm not
Katarine.
being judge.
Persuasion.
And I've used all
It's all
of
good.
my
You got it. You
fucking
got it.
advantages.
Positive energy. Positive
Come on,
energy.
guys.
I
Come
can
on,
lend
come on,
my
come on. Big roll,
game
big roll, big roll,
advantage
big
to
roll.
Katarine, can I not?
Sure. Sure.
What?
I said sure
What?
before you rolled.
What did I get?
You got my game
Bartikov's
advantage.
game
Roll again.
advantage, because we're
Oh,
ending
well,
after
thank you.
this. Decision is going to be made regardless.
Okay, that's much better.
There we go. There we go.
Thank you. And at that, I think Catherine will also, as she's saying that, let her wings out.
She
Yes.
looks at the display of wings that immediately grow from your back. She descends down towards that pathway and holds her hand, hovering 10 feet from the ground, to you, Katarine.
I will fly up.
She will take your hands. One of us to guide one of them. It is the way the universe is always meant to be. We are not meant to interfere, only when it is beyond any hope of redemption. You free me, I will give you my tear. You go there, and if my tear expires, saving one of you, you all must come back here. I do not want any of you to die.
We will be very careful. And your concern is very touching. It's been a long time before I think any of us felt that kind of compassion.
Thank you. They will raise your hand up to their cheek where you see a tiny blue crystal grows out from the eye, and you catch it in your hand. You seem intelligent. Your spellcasting does not come from faith, does it?
No, it comes from study
I haven't
And
seen
from
her
my
These
start
mind.
one.
these shackles are of the fifth school, I think you Arcanists call it.
The fifth
School.
What
Fifth
school
level.
would that be?
Fifth
Fifth level.
Fifth
All
level.
right.
Their divinity does not understand Arcana that much. They're like, I can help you,
Ah.
but not much. Like,
That is this helpful to know.
So, Roll20 has officially shut the bed.
yep. So, Katarine,
Mm-hmm.
she gave you the tier. Now it's time for you to hold up your end.
All right. I just need to read the description. That's within 120 feet. And I am going to be within 120 feet. I'll use my 5th level spell to cast Dispel Magic.
You all feel a shaking inside of the mountain. The chains around her begin quaking back and forth, rattling quickly as you all watch as a sparkle of light grows from all of them and shatters the invisibility that this creature could not sense at the shackles themselves. Thank you. It reaches up to the lock, grips it, and simply just snaps it off of their neck and wrists. It will float down towards the cage, placing its hand on top and lifting the entire cage up to allow you all to pass underneath. When you come back, I will still be here. I will allow you all to leave. I will be vigilant and ready. The moment you cross through, it will be open. Do not die. There's only one tear that I can shed today.
Thank you.
So, you notice all of your elemental partners move out of the lava. Mir looks over. Hey, thank you. Goes through. The other elementals all just flash on through as quickly as possible. And they hold
They're
the
just
cage
camping
ready
out.
for you all to leave.
Yep, and I'm gonna
Yep.
go. Let's do this.
They couldn't get through. It's like, oh, damn.
Game on.
So, Fen, you're the first one through. Woo!
Yep.
You all watch him go past the portal where there's this rippling tide of energy that pulses off of it, and he disappears from sight.
I'll follow Fen. He has the
I'm-
water.
I'm very excited, so I'm just going straight in.
Vance gets through and the same thing. Who's next?
I'll go last.
You're not going last. But will like put his hand on Katarine's shoulder and just like step off with her.
Alrighty. Then I guess Samdi. Are you going?
Oh, fuck all of you. I'm leaving. Just like I
So-
fucking like kick the angel into the portal. Yeah. No,
Spartan kick.
I'm just no, I'm just gonna look at the angel and just like, there's been way too much talk about you people recently. Oh God. And I'm gonna just walk in, preparing myself for the heat.
And you all get to move through into the elemental plane of fire, which we will engage with next session, everybody. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.